Hello, my beautiful souls. It's Light Empress. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, 10 of Cups. Spirit, what are you trying to say here? Okay. What is happening between you and your person today? Let's find out. Okay. You know what? It gives the vibe like avoidant final boss. So nothing happens. They are not showing up and they are okay with that. But the thing is, and they are not doing anything. But the thing is, it seems like, yes, in the 10 of Cups in reverse here also shows that they are okay because they are not planning anything serious. But I have to tell you here, because that's very important, they are avoiding you right now for a reason. Yeah, in the Knight of Swords, they are avoiding you for a reason because they are comfortable with it. And I said avoidant final boss for a reason because they are doing that for a purpose. They are doing that with a sense. And yes, you may be upset right now because, yeah, by the Hierophant, I see that you actually wanted a relationship, and that may be soul crushing. This information may be soul crushing, but I have to tell you here, and again, that's very important. When we are dealing with avoidance, when we're dealing something who is avoiding their feelings, and why I'm saying avoiding feelings, because we don't have any cups cards, like we don't have any emotions here. They are not showing the emotions, and they're actually hiding behind their thoughts. And so we see the pentacles, right? We see them concentrating on the matter. We see them concentrating on the thoughts and actions, but not the feelings. So it's very hard for them to open their heart. But again, they are doing this for a reason, because these type of people, and I think that like with these, what I'm sensing right now, I'm sensing that this is the type of person who avoids their feelings and avoids accountability in front of themselves first. This type of person needs this time out. They need to understand what do they feel and what do they want. And I know that this is soul crushing, because as the Hierophant, you want stability, you want and also you would like to see them as a Hierophant, because Hierophant is also here for a reason. You would like to see them as this stable provider person. Doesn't matter if it's a man or woman. As a woman, you if your person is a woman, you just want to see her stable, you just want to see her present, you want to see her as a wife. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I see here that this person is not ready. And they do not want to deliver here anything. What they want is confront. It feels like if you would hold them accountable in any way, they would just burst out, because their main task here right now is to maintain their inner stability that they created for themselves, for their inner world, and not to disrupt this inner stability. But also I'm sensing that they are disrupting themselves, and so they are trying to find, I know it sounds like super, but I'm just explaining like the typical behavior and their behavior, because it again, it's like typical avoidant, and I'm just like trying to explain what is happening in them right now. They are disrupting themselves. And they cannot find the peace. And if this person cannot find the peace, they definitely cannot bring the peace towards you. And we see here with the World in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles, you already sense that. You already know that. And you may also already know that it's over. At least for you, at least you were taking this decision for it to be over. And you also know that with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you also know that it is not your decision. It is not, your word is not the last. It feels like you were waiting for them for a very long time. It could be, I'm sensing 2 or 4 months. It could be 2 or 4 years even for some of you, because sometimes you're waiting for a long time, because the attraction and the feelings are so deep. But you understand that it's not your responsibility to keep this relationship, and the last word is after them. But here, this person cannot give you the last word, at least now, because they are not in touch with their own feelings, with their own head. And I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles, and I'm actually happy well, just empathetically, I'm happy that they are having their time right now to reflect and to understand themselves, because they are negative towards themselves. They don't like themselves, because if they truly loved themselves, if they truly liked themselves, they would never have this Knight of Swords here, because this Knight of Swords is not only what is happening in their relationship towards you, but it's also to them. It's a reflection that they see, and they cannot accept you wanting something more, because because you want to be happy initially, and it seems like they do not. I'm sensing that they were neglecting themselves for a very long time. It could be that they were neglecting themselves from their childhood, and that's what bred this self-neglect and neglect of their own emotions. And so that's why they are in their head about everything and about their emotions, because we're asking what do they feel, we have the swords, we have the thinking. And I also want you to understand that they are in a very good place right now. Actually, you both are in a very good place. What is happening right now between two of you is a very good, stable situation, and it should be like, I'm just channeling this, what I hear, that it is good. Just don't even think that there is something wrong with whatever happens, that there is something wrong, that they are not writing you, that they are not reaching out. It is good. It is for a reason. They need this time. But I want to dig a bit deeper into their avoidance and understand what initially made them shut up, like shut their feelings, shut everything, because it seems like as if what made them shut up is some sort of effort. It could be they have put a lot of effort at first, but then Spirit, what else made them shut up here? They don't hear. That's why I said that it is for good, because I see that they do not want to, I'm sensing brutal. They don't want to be brutal towards you. I'm sensing you do not deserve it. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. They do not want a family, or they don't want serious relationships, because they don't want to either steal your time or steal your energy. And again, Page of Swords. Yes, they are immature because they are not coming forward. Yes, and the Queen of Swords, because they know that they don't want you to become this Queen of Swords. They say, I would better shut up, not to convert them into someone who will hate me, into someone who will be, because initially they want to be innocent in your eyes. They want to be remembered as someone innocent, as someone good, as someone with whom you had really nice memories. Because initially, in their heart, they understand that if they will put more effort into that, if they will put more effort into your relationship, you will demand the serious relationship, you will demand the marriage, you will demand kids, whatever, the whole beautiful story. But they cannot give this to you, and this is very brave at some point, and it is very brave because the peak braveness would be if they told you that up front, but maybe they did that. But if they ghosted you, if they never explained to you, it is also brave, and it is also respect from their point. It is respect not to deceive the person that you like. And so I see from their perspective, it is, first of all, it is a respect, and that's the sign. It is a very weird sign, I know, but it's a sign that they actually like you, because if we don't like someone, we'll use them. It is okay. But if we actually care about the person, if we actually care about their time, if we actually care about the effort that they're gonna put into us, we're not gonna let them put the effort if in the end we know that we cannot fulfill their dreams and we cannot fulfill their desires. And I see that clearly this is what is happening here. Yes, they are making it in a very childish way with the pages, and we see that because, again, they not fully understand their emotions. They do not fully understand the flow of their feelings and of their thoughts, but that's their logic. And I'm also sensing grateful, like they are grateful for your presence in their life, because this Queen of Swords, I see you as this Queen of Swords, because you taught them to think. You taught them to think about the consequences of their actions. And what they are not doing right now is the reaction. It's the proper reaction that they can give, and the proper reaction they find good. I would even say honorable. Because I'm also seeing like kneel in front of a queen, like as if they are a page of swords kneeling in front of the Queen of Swords. Because this is the page's duty. And also you are signified by the Hierophant, tells me that they see you higher than them in the hierarchy even. And like it tells a lot how they see you, how they don't want to hurt you. But let's dig a bit deeper into what are they feeling towards you. What is inside of their heart towards you? What do they feel? How do they see you right now? And which role you are playing in their life right now? Just a bit deeper into that, into their feelings, because I know they don't want to show their feelings. Again, avoiding because one of the things here I need you to understand that they are avoiding and they are not showing the emotions because they understand the complications that they can bring into the relationship if they open their mouth, if they will write you, if they will text you, if they will have a certain conversation, any type of conversation. It seems like any attention from them, they feel like it is a threat to the peace that they have created between two of you. And it's actually like they created that by their silence. I'm also seeing here that it could be multiple people that they are talking to right now, but it's also the freedom that they have right now, and this freedom is super important for them because this freedom gives them a chance to observe and a chance to understand themselves. I just said give in the Six of Pentacles, okay? Because, guys, this person right now is fulfilling their intimate desires, I would say. This person easily walks away from every third party, from any other person. They are choosing very quickly, and with the same quickiness, they are walking away. And you were, well, it's quite unfortunate to say, but again, my readings are not to sugarcoat, you know? And here I have to say maybe the bitter truth, but it's the truth that I see. And if everything above resonated, and if you feel the shivers, if you feel like that's your reading, maybe that's a sign that that's for you. And by the way, if you need a personal readings, if maybe the next thing that I'm gonna say is not, you will not resonate with that, but everything else resonated, maybe you need a personal reading. First link in the video description. So they saw you as someone on the side, because everyone right now is on the side for them. They are concentrated on their life. They are concentrated on building their image. They are in this, I'm sensing letter B. It could be Bruce, Bill, Bethany, the name, or either they name or the name of the company, or the name, I don't know, maybe name of their car. Is there any car types, car labels that start with B? I'm not sure. But they are in this mode of choosing, and they are just amazed I'm also seeing like them in the clouds, as if their mind is in the clouds, and like literally happy, because right now they are actually receiving a lot from them walking away from multiple people, from multiple third parties. And again, it's an unfortunate thing to say, but they enjoy walking away. You are not the first person they are ghosting on, not the first person they are walking away from. But I want to know, guys, because it's a bit bitter, right? But I want to know who you are, if in their life, if they could tell you anything, because I want to get even deeper. If they could tell you anything, what they would tell you. All right? What was special about you? Was there anything special? Are you special in their life, in their relationship? You know, I see the guiding light, but you know, you are someone with whom, and maybe that's why also you are not communicating, because they cannot see you as just a regular person. I just said regular person? Yeah, they can definitely envision you as a life partner. They can definitely envision you as someone who they can marry. And again, the word marriage, and in the marriage situation with the Hierophant and with the Four of Wands, it just goes through this reading as a red line, and how they are avoiding this. And maybe this person even told you that, oh, I don't want a serious relationship up front. Maybe they did that. But the thing is, and again with the Tower, they are avoiding this as I don't know what. They are avoiding the even because at the end they showed the Tower. They are it's hard for them even to think about that, like the duality of their thinking and the duality of their feelings is really unmatched. At certain point, they want the comfort and they want the good of life, of married life, of committed life, but at the same time, it's as if it is associated with something bad. Maybe their parents divorced, or maybe there was something in their childhood. Maybe they were raised by a single mom or a single dad. Even though it's a good scenario, by the way. But marriage and relationships in their life, in their psycho, are associated with something negative, with something that brings pain constantly. And they don't want to be... I just hear the sirens under my window, okay? Again, sirens, it could be like, because it's an ambulance, and it could be feeling that it's as if it is like an ambulance, like call the ambulance. I feel so bad, call the ambulance. It could be that they are so anxious even about thinking of the serious relationship that makes them call the ambulance, literally. And here comes the duality of their feeling and their thinking, because at certain point, again, answering the question who you are to them, you are the guiding light, and you are the one who showed them what is it like to want serious relationship. And they understood that actually they would love to, they would want to, but it requires so much effort to find someone, and they're not sure if this someone is good. And it's also about finding the reasoning. Like, they would like to find the reasoning why they need the relationship. I know it sounds like not really what you wanted. But here's the thing. Sometimes we need to respect other people's, I would say, even issues, because it's definitely an issue that they're battling with, and they are facing the consequences themselves. And it's not karma, it's something that goes deeply from the childhood. It's some sort of trauma that is set deeply inside of them, and they cannot get over it. It could be not even childhood trauma, it could be something that they inherited from their previous relationship, and they cannot forget that. And so they need to find the reasoning for themselves. Why would they settle for someone again? And here you are, the perfect, the beautiful example, but they still stop themselves here because they are uncertain, and it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their own issues. And also I want you to understand that it is a good sign actually that they don't want to communicate with you, because they don't see you as a friend. They don't see you as a friend opportunity even. They don't see you someone, again, whose time they can spend. And again, this is the respect that they have for you. And again, I have to tell you here that the respect is a form of love. And the ability to see what you need, and ability to understand that they need to think a bit more before even talking to you, is a form of love. It's a form of respecting others' time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button for the energy in exchange. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.